Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is for you. How are you guys doing today? So, as we are waiting for people to come in, just a quick live video to let you know some of the things that are happening right now in the news. I'm going to cover two stories in this video, and one hopefully will save you money, the other will hopefully not give us shortages now that they're moving in the right direction with what's going on. So I'm going to share my screen. So it's saying here that the Dolly cargo ship is moved on, from where it was almost 2 months after it crashed into the collapsed Baltimore Key Bridge. And y'all, it don't seem like it's been 2 months, but it's been 2 months. So this is the ship here. I'm going to show you the video in just 1 second. It says the cargo ship Dolly is being moved from the site of its catastrophic collision with the Francis Scott Key Bridge in a crucial step toward fully reopening the busy port of Baltimore. Y'all know that there have been some delays because of rerouting ships to other ports. The painstaking relocation process got underway early Monday when crews began hauling the vessel from the river to a nearby marine terminal. The process could take 3 hours. Now they're only going a few miles, but that's how long it takes. So imagine having to reroute vessels all the way to South Carolina from Baltimore, how long that took. Nearly 8 weeks, y'all, have passed since the Dolly lost power, veered off course, and slammed into the bridge in the early hours of March 26th, killing 6 workers on the bridge and triggering the collapse of most of the hulking steel structure. The vessel's removal is finally possible thanks to a series of controlled explosions. They did that a few weeks ago that broke apart a massive piece of the bridge that has been pinning down the ship's bow. And y'all, the crew members are still there. Crews began preparing the ship for its journey around midday on Sunday. Their tasks included dumping parts or all of the 1.25 million gallons of water that had been held in the ship's tank to help stabilize it during salvage operations. Up to 5 tugboats will tow and push the ship and 2.5 miles to the marine terminal in Baltimore. The release said, that's what the release said, rather. Let's see, it will take an estimated 3 hours just to transport the 984-foot, 106,000-ton ship. The removal of the Dolly brings officials one step closer to reopening the port of Baltimore, which has been incapacitated since the destruction of the bridge. I need my glasses. Hit the like button as you enter. I'll be in the comments in just a few minutes. The wreckage has clogged the major shipping channel for the sugar and automotive industries and crippled a major city thoroughfare. More than 30,000 commuters also relied on that key bridge every single day. Governor said on Sunday he expects to have the channel reopened by the end of the month, and that he's proud of the work that's taking place right now, and that by the end of May, they'll have that federal channel reopened. Here's what the wreckage looked like right here when they were doing the small series of explosions to break it away from the ship. They're still investigating. They have multiple investigations into the crash by the FBI and the U.S. Coast Guard. The National Transportation Safety Board has shared preliminary investigative findings that show that the Dolly had a pair of electrical failures minutes before the collision, as well as 2 blackouts while the ship was in port the day prior. One of the in-port blackouts was caused by a crew error. So y'all, they took the crew's phones and everything. The FBI and Coast Guard are looking into whether the crew failed to report the in-port power outage as part of a criminal investigation. The crew likely to remain confined. The Dolly's 21-member crew has been confined to the ship since its crash. they have not been able to step foot off the ship and will likely have to remain there even once the vessel ship is successfully escorted back to port. The ship's management company said that on Sunday. There is no plan for what the crew, consisting of 20 Indians and one Sri Lanka person, will do after the Dolly is moved on Monday. Their visas have all expired while they've been trapped on that ship, and the union is waiting for direction from immigration authorities. Crew members are trying to keep their spirits high, they say, being disconnected from their loved ones. The men have been without their cell phones for more than a month because of FBI confiscated those devices as part of their ongoing investigation. I can't imagine being without my phone for 1 minute, yet alone a whole month, and not being able to talk to your family. It's important to get these gentlemen back to their families. They say international maritime regulations require that the ship has some staff on board. So eventually they're prioritizing which men will get to go home and which men will have to stay behind, because they're still working on that ship and maintaining the ship's functioning and salvaging everything. And the fact that they have to look out at that wreckage every single day for the past month is insane. So that's what's happening with that. Hey y'all. Hey Martin. Hey Subliminal. Hey Jen. Jen, how are you? Welcome in. My eyes are not functioning today. Hey Eddie. Hey Susan. Hey Retrita. Are you stocked up? Yeah, that's a good thing to do. That is a great thing to do. Good morning, everybody. So hopefully this next video, I know a lot of y'all might not shop at this particular store, but some do. And if you don't, you might want to, because they're actually saying they're going to cut prices on a lot of their items in an effort to help them, but help you in the process. So let me stop sharing for 1 second and find that article. Okay. There we go. Hey Reese, how are you? Okay, so Target wants to save us money, y'all. Target said Monday it will lower prices on approximately 5,000 frequently bought items as it seeks to stay competitive amid signs consumers are experiencing price fatigue. I know I'm experiencing price fatigue. I'm tired. The company said in a statement that the price cuts are concentrated in grocery staples like milk, meat, bread, fruit, and vegetables, as well as paper towels and diapers. With many of those cuts affecting its company-owned Good and Gather and Everspring brands. It had already cut prices on about 1,500 other items. They say that we know consumers are feeling pressured to make the most of their budget, and Target is here to help them save more. Our team works hard to deliver great value every day, and these new lower prices across thousands of items will add up to additional big savings for the millions of consumers that shop Target each week, whether online or in store. They say they're going to cut it. So annual inflation remains stuck above 3%, and the Fed's key interest rate remains unchanged. Many consumers are starting to pull back on spending and becoming more selective about what they purchase. I know I see it when I'm in there every time I'm in the store, I can see, you know, people trying to figure out, do I really need this? So it says one of Target's chief competitors, Walmart, recently signaled that even higher income consumers were turning towards its offerings as wallets are still stretched. We've got customers that are coming to us more frequently, Walmart says, than they have before, and newer customers that have traditionally we would not have. They're coming into Walmart, whether it's a virtual store online or whether it's one of our physical stores. So if they're getting all of these people coming in, right, like they say, if they got all these people coming into this store, and I'm talking about Walmart, not Target, why is it that they say we're closing all of these stores because of lack of foot traffic? Make it make sense. I'm just saying. It just came from Aldi. Prices on a few items were lowered slightly. Yeah, I've noticed. I mean, I've noticed a lot of stores lowering some of their prices, but not really in the meat department. And I have never bought meat out of Target or anything like that. I might have to run in Target today just to see what their prices looking like, see what they're talking about. Good morning, Grave. How are you? Yeah, they've been warning that for a while, Martin. A lot of people are starting to pay attention, though. I noticed that. Usually, I mean, I still see carts that are full and stuff like that, but I also see a lot of people being very picky in the store about what they're getting or just listening to their conversations as you're passing by. Um, it's a struggle. So I just want to bring y'all that quick news you can use. I will have another video today. It may be a store walkthrough, or it may be a news story. Most likely it's going to be a store walkthrough. So I have 3 videos coming out today. I have this one, then I have one that'll probably come out around 2 o'clock or 2:30. And then I have another one around 5:30. So y'all turn your notifications on. It is a busy day. If you haven't subscribed, please join Tommy Bites TV channel and share out any of my videos that you feel you want more people to see. And definitely hitting that like button is free 99. Yeah. So I will see y'all in the next video. I'll holla.